Yes, the next topic is functions and the importance of capital market. So the next topic is the functions and the importance of capital market. So the development of any country depends upon the functioning of the capital market of their country. So the development of any country depends upon the functioning of capital market. So the speedy economic development of any country taken place is the functioning of capital market. So that there is a need of capital formation for speedy economic development of any country. For any country, its economic development, it should be speedy economic development, there is a need of capital formation. So the functioning of capital market is very much important or very much significance of the development of that particular country. So the following points which explains the significance of capital market. There are 10 points which explains the significance of capital market. Point number 1, savings and the capital formation. There are various types of securities which are exchanged in the capital market, which is highly useful for the mobilization of funds from various sectors. That means the mobilization of funds or savings from various sectors, that is individual, government and corporate industries, which are surplus, which have a surplus amount of money as savings. It should be mobilized by various types of securities which are exchanged in the capital market. There may be an individual person or the public or the government or the corporate sector wanted to mobilize their funds. That means savings into capital formation. Savings into capital formation with the help of the capital market. So the two important features of capital markets are liquidity of the cash and reasonable rate of interest. Those who want to invest their money in the capital market, definitely they will get a reasonable amount of profit in the form of return. So the reasonable rate of return will be available to the investors. And at the same time, the securities can be easily converted into cash. That is, liquidity of such securities are possible in the capital market. So the two important features of capital markets are liquidity of cash and reasonable rate of return. These two features encourage the investors, that is the public, their savings into their capital, investment in the capital market. The liquidity of cash and reasonable rate of return encourages or it acts as an incentive to the public to invest their funds in the capital market, which accelerate the capital formation. The acceleration of capital formation can take place by way of investment of savings of public into investment. So this is possible in the capital market because of the liquidity of cash. For any asset which are having by the people in the capital market, it should be converted into cash without much difficulties. And the second one, reasonable rate of return also the people gain in the capital market. So automatically the savings are converted into capital formation, which are invested by the public in different types of securities. So we simply say the savings converted into capital formation in the capital market by way of sale of different types of securities. And the people are very much interested their money in the capital market. which accelerate the development of capital formation because of two reasons. One is liquidity of cash and the reasonable rate of return. Then second advantage, second function of the capital market is permanent capital. Each and every company wanted to raise their capital fund as a long-term funds. That means the company required a permanent capital fund, which is possible by way of getting of long-term funds or financial assistance. But the investors cannot commit their funds for a longer period, that is permanent period. So, in both the situation, the stock exchange solved the problems of both the sides by way of offering the opportunities to the buying and selling of securities, offering opportunity to buying and selling of securities. And at the same time, the permanent capital is not unaffected. That means it will not be affected. Solving of both the problems by offering the opportunities to buying and selling of securities, and at the same time, in no way to affect the permanent capital which are required by the company. So the permanent capital company wanted to raise their long-term funds as a permanent capital. However, the investors cannot commit their funds or lock their funds for a very longer period, that is permanent period. In both the cases, the stock exchange solved the problems by way of offering various opportunities to the buying and selling of securities for the public or the investors. And at the same time, no way to affect the permanent capital that is required by the company. Then, industrial growth. The growth of industries. Stock exchange is acting as a center market. Stock exchange acting as a center market, which the mobilization of resources from the public to industrial undertakings or industrial sectors. So there is a need of capital formation to the industrial sector, and the resources are mobilized from the public into the various industrial undertakings. That is why the stock exchange making and necessary arrangements for the mobilization of resources from public to the industrial sectors. So that it is called as center market. Stock exchange acting as a or functioning as a center market through which resources are mobilized from the public to the industrial sectors, which are badly in need of long-term funds. Then, the existence of stock exchange encourage the investors and invest their funds into the productive purposes or productive channels. So, the existence of the stock exchange or functioning of stock exchange encourage the investors, and the savings should be utilized in the productive channel, which highly stimulate the industrial growth, which is highly helpful for the industrial growth or stimulation of industrial growth. Then the economic development is really taken place. The economic development can be taken place on the basis of the industrial growth of the country. So we simply say mobilization of funds from the public to industrial undertakings. So the stock exchange playing a very important role or a remarkable role by way of mobilization of funds from the public into the industrial undertakings. So industrial undertakings stimulate the production and it leads to industrial growth. Then industrial growth leads to economic development of the country. So the industrial growth can be take place by the remarkable role played by the stock exchange. Arbitrage means the stock exchange or the functioning of stock exchange encourage the investors and mobilization of savings of various group of people which are placed in the productive channel, which encourages for the stimulation of industrial growth. Then industrial growth will lead to economic development. So the industrial growth can be taken place by the role of stock exchange. We simply said mobilization of funds from the public to industrial undertakings. Then industrial undertaking involving in the or engaging in the productive activities and stimulate the industrial growth. The overall industrial growth will be taken in the country for the economic development. Then ready and the continuous market. So stock exchange is functioning as a central place market or central market for the buying and selling of securities. That means the buyers and sellers easily buy and sell their securities in the established exchange market, in the stock exchange market. So the two important things I already explained, that is liquidity of cash and reasonable rate of return. When we compare with the investment in other assets by the people, the liquidity of cash and reasonable rate of return is possible only the investments that are taking place in the capital market through the stock exchange channels. So the ready and continuous market of the securities of the investors can be taken place easily. So whenever the buyer or the investor want to buy the securities and whenever they want to sell the securities, both are possible in the capital market, that is in the stock exchange. So that is why there is the availability of ready and continuous market for the securities which are having by the investors or by the public. So liquidity of cash. The investors, those who are having the securities, they can be converted such securities into cash very easily when we compare with the investment in other assets. So the liquidity of cash is an important characteristic or important function of the capital market. Then provision of various or variety of services in the capital market, which means various financial institutions are functioning in the stock exchange. Various financial institutions are functioning in the stock exchange. That financial institutions are providing or rendering variety of services to the investors and at the same time industrial undertakings. So providing remarkable services by the financial institutions which are functioning in the stock exchange to the investors as well as the industrial undertakings. Namely, granting of long-term loans to the industrial undertakings. Providing of or granting of loans and advances to the industrial undertaking on long-term basis. One of the service. Then underwriting of services, another important service rendered by the financial institutions is undertaking service, which means so the newly established companies is somewhat less difficult to sell their shares in the public. So on behalf of the company, the financial institutions are giving guarantee to sale of their shares and debentures in the capital market. So underwriting service means on behalf of the company, the financial institutions are ready to sale of their shares and debentures with the public. Then assistance in providing of promotion of company. The newly established company is wanted to some sort of help, and this help should be provided by the financial institution for the promotion of that newly established company. And also participation in equity share capital. So participation in the equity share capital means the share capital of the company participated by the financial institution. That means the financial institutions purchased the shares in the share capital of a company, newly established company. That is participation in equity share capital. Then expert advice. Wherever the advice is necessary or wherever the advice is required, the financial institution providing or rendering the expert advice and the situation required, etc. So, the provision of various services or variety of services by the financial institution which are functioning in the stock exchange. There are granting of long-term loans, underwriting services, assistance in the promotion of company, and participation in equity share capital, expert advice, etc. These are the very remarkable role or remarkable service which are rendering by the financial institution or functioning in the stock exchange. So there are 10 important functions or importance of capital market. Out of 10 functions, now discuss only 5 points. I repeat once again, the speedy economic development of the country depends upon the functioning of capital market. Then the significance of capital market explained by the following points. Number 1, savings and the capital formation. That means mobilization of funds from the public into industrial sector. Number 2, permanent capital. Number 3, industrial growth. Ready and continuous market for the securities of the investors and provision of variety of services by the financial institution which are functioning in the stock exchange. Remaining 5 more points we will see in the next class. This is 5.04. So already we have seen number 1, introduction, then meaning and definition, and 5.5 evolution and evolution of the capital markets, that is 5.5. This is 5.4. So remaining portion we will see in the next class. So chapter 5, capital markets continues. So 5.04, functions and importance of capital market. So in the previous class we saw about the functions and importance of capital market, first 5 points. So out of 10 points, we saw 5 points in the previous class. The continuance of the previous class, that is functions and importance of capital market. Point number 6, reliable guide to the performance. The capital market serves as a reliable guidance to the corporate sectors, or industrial undertakings about the performance of financial securities, performance of the financial or business securities, and also promote the efficiency of the functioning of the industrial undertakings. So providing of information to the industrial undertakings or corporate enterprises about the sale of financial or business securities, and it helps to improving the efficiency or promotion of the efficiency of the industrial undertakings. So providing necessary informations to the business enterprises or corporate sector. Similarly, proper channelization of funds. Like the previous point, the guidance available to the public or the investors by way of supply of information about the market price as well as the income or yield of the securities. When the public invested their money in various companies, what should be the reasonable price? What should be the reasonable yield which are given by the various companies? So, the capital market providing assistance in the form of supplying of information to the public to invest in which company, and ensure at the same time ensure the efficient or effective utilization of the funds by the invested by the public. So proper channelization of funds means the reliable guidance given by the capital market to the public or the investors by way of supplying of market information about the recent trends or prevailing market price, as well as which company give more yield for the securities of the public, and giving necessary guidance to the public to invest in which particular company. So in such a way, it ensures the efficient utilization of funds, near proper channelization of funds. So simultaneously, the capital market providing information to the corporate sector or business or industrial undertakings and increasing the efficiency or functioning of or the performance of the industrial undertakings. Similarly, also guidance given to the public or the investors by way of supplying of information about the market price, that is prevailing market price, as well as the yield of the securities, which is the beneficial company for the public or the investors, which give a higher price of the securities as well as the yield from the investment of securities. And in such a way, the proper channelization of funds, the amount which are invested by the public, ensure that the investments are properly channelized. That is, that should be utilized in the productive purposes. That is, ensuring of effective utilization of funds which are invested by the public. Then, development of backward area. Another important of capital market is development of backward areas. So the capital market provides funds for the projects which are established in the backward areas or performed in the backward areas, and also useful for the development of backward area. So the capital market making necessary arrangements or providing funds for the projects which are established or inaugurated in the backward area. When the supply of funds in the backward areas projects, definitely it is useful for the development of such backward areas. At the same time, the capital market providing long-term funds also for the projects which are established in the backward area, which is helpful for the development of backward areas. So we simply say the capital market providing necessary funds or financial assistance those projects which are established in the backward areas. At the same time, long-term financial assistance or funds also provided by the capital market for the development of backward area. So in such a way, it is helpful for the development of backward area. It is one of the importance of capital market. Then, foreign capital. So the capital market not only making necessary arrangements or generation of funds within the country, and also they are generating funds in foreign country also by way of foreign capital. That means the capital market generating funds not only our domestic country or within the country, and also generate funds in the foreign capital also. How it is possible? Indian companies can be able to generate funds from overseas market, that is abroad, by way of sale of their securities. Indian companies generate funds from the overseas market by way of sale of securities. It would be possible by way of the policy of the government, that is liberalization policy of the government. Then foreign direct investment. foreign direct investment means the investors from foreign country can invest in our country with the help of the policy of the government, that is foreign direct investment in our country. So the capital market making necessary arrangements, not only the local funds, that is domestic funds, and also foreign capital. The investors from foreign countries can invest their funds in our country with the help of the liberalization policy of the government, that is foreign direct investment in our country. At the same time, so not only the generation of funds by the Indian company from outside, that is other country, and also import of foreign technology also. So in addition with that, the generation of funds by foreign direct investment and also import of foreign technological development into our country. So import of foreign technological development in our country with the in addition with the foreign capital, that is foreign direct investment. So this is foreign capital. So the foreign investors or the investors from other countries can invest their funds in our country through the liberalized policy of the government, the scheme of foreign direct investment, and also the import of foreign technology. The last one is easy liquidity. Easy liquidity means the securities or the financial instruments or financial claims can be converted into cash as quick as possible without much difficulty. That is easy liquidity. So with the help of secondary market, the investors can sold off their securities and that should be converted into cash easily. So one of the important of the capital market is conversion of the financial securities into cash of the investors. At the same time, the capital markets allow the commercial banks. Commercial banks allow the customers or the depositors withdraw their money from their account when they needed funds. That means the commercial banks allow the customers or the account holder to withdraw the money from the deposits or from their account whenever they are needed funds. So the liquidity can be possible in both the cases, that is conversion of the securities into cash by way of sold off. At the same time, the commercial banks allow the customers or account holder to withdraw their money or the deposit from their accounts whenever they are needed funds. So these are the 10 important functions of the capital market. So we saw 5 points in the previous class. The remaining points are the reliable guidance to the performance of the corporate enterprises or industrial undertakings and promote the efficiency. And proper channelization of funds by way of guidance given to the public or the investors and supplying of information about the market price of the securities and yield from the respective securities from the respective invested companies. So it ensures the proper utilization of funds for the productive purposes. Then development of backward areas, providing necessary funds, particularly the projects which are inaugurated or established in the backward areas, and it is highly useful for the development of such areas. Not only that, and also providing long-term funds to the projects which are established in the backward area. Then foreign capital. So the foreign investors also attracted by the liberalization policy of the government through foreign direct investment. So the Indian company can be able to generate funds from overseas markets in addition with the import of foreign technologies. Then easy liquidity. So conversion of cash. The securities can be converted into cash without much difficulties, without any obstacle or any hindrance. And at the same time, the commercial banks allow the withdraw money by the account holder from their account whenever they are needed funds. So with the end of the functions and importance of capital market, which is 5.04.